RoX-TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sid Jones. I'm here with RoX-TV, and you're tuned in with the R.O.C. So, I noticed that a lot of people are calling you Rock, confusing you with Dwayne Johnson, clearly. So tell us the story behind your name, the R.O.C., and how you got the name.
Well, I'm clearly not The Rock, so I got that people's eyebrow. No, the name is, I've had that name probably since 1988. The name, the R.O.C., actually my original rap name was KMC. I know, don't even ask, but it was KMC. That was like 87, maybe 88. Then I changed it to R.O.C. because I don't know, like I felt the stuff I was kind of writing back then. It was just like, yeah, it just makes contact. It's just, so then, I don't know, it just came up with like raps on contact is what the R.O.C. actually stands for. So, and it just kind of stuck with me since like 88, 89. I've had the name for forever.
So you're not The Rock.
I am not my brother Dwayne Johnson. Shout out to Rock.
So you're talking about the early days. In the early days, you were also part of a group known as H.O.K, House of Crazies. How did you get involved in that? And can you tell us a little bit how that whole thing got started?
H.O.K, before H.O.K, we were, all of us, meaning, you know, Jamie Madrox, as you guys know, Monoxide, Paul. There's Lavelle, which is Mr. I think Hart from Supervillains, from the psychopathic name of Supervillains. And another guy by the name of Punch, and Pelham, and myself, and my brother Killjoy, not Mr. YG, my brother Killjoy. A lot of us, we formed this big group called the Crazy Clan. So we were Crazy Clan before there was really anything. I'm sorry, damn it. Jamie, J-Mo, damn it, ABK, I forgot. Killer, I love you. You know I miss Killer, but Killer as well. It's probably other people I'm probably missing too. But anyway, it was a gang of us, and we had a group of us called the Crazy Clan. That was like our first hoorah. Then that kind of all split up, and everybody kind of started doing their own thing, and then Jamie and Paul started doing them a little something. They wanted to kind of get into doing a little something. And me and my cousin, Evil, we had a group together that we were doing called, it was really kind of Rolling with Strength. That's what we kind of called our group. But it was more Big Father High Top and the R.O.C. That's like way old school. I know I'm probably blowing some of y'all wigs back. Y'all like, what? But anyway, so everybody kind of split up and started doing their own thing. And I split from my cousin, and then them two were kind of doing a little something. And it was kind of a no-brainer. Like, man, we're best friends. We grew up since we were like kiddies. Why don't we just do a group together? Boom. Then came House of Crazies. Where the name came from, I don't know. My money would be on Jamie. I would say Jamie. Probably Jamie. Fucking Jamie. Just, he's the creative boom behind shit. So probably Jamie. He probably came up with the name House of Crazies, and we all were like, yeah, House of Crazies. And then it was just on from there, man.
Tell us a little bit about some of the artists that inspired you.
A lot of my stuff is influenced by, for a lot of you youngins out there, like, Furious 5, of course, DMC, Run DMC, LL Cool J, Eric B. and Rakim. A lot of that stuff really, kind of influenced me, but things also like bands like Pantera, Ozzy Osbourne, different things like that. I know that also influenced me too, because I listen to a lot of that stuff too. Also, I know it's crazy, but also things like disco, a lot of that stuff. It's just, it all influenced me to do music. And then when you start getting, later in your years, things like, of course, Dr. Dre, that's just my guy, always, favorite ever. Snoop and NWA and things like that. Shout out to T for the, God damn it, man, I'm jealous. Yeah, man, so I try to let myself be influenced by a lot of various things in music, you know, to try to hype me up to, oh, I love that. I'm going to do me something now. You know what I'm saying?
And make your own brand of music coming from.
Absolutely.
I'm going to take a little bit from this.
Yep.
Take a little bit from this.
That's why my
own
music
sound.
itself has always been a hodgepodge of shit. People, you know, like, you know, oh, today this motherfucker's like wicked. Now he's makeup and contacts, and then today he's just normal. It's just because, again, it's a hodgepodge of shit. It's just me. I am me. I'm not Twisted. I'm not ICP. I love Twisted, ICP, you know, Blaze, Dead Homie, Anybody Killer, Boondocks, the whole, but I'm none of those guys. You know, just because I know them and run with all of them, I'm not them. I've always been R.O.C, which is R.O.C has just been, just kind of do what I do.
Rapping
Whatever
on
feels
contact.
good to me, man. Whatever feels good.
When your previous colleagues call you up and say, we started a label and we want you on it, tell us your thoughts and feelings on that.
Fuck yeah. That was my first thought. It was just like, fuck yeah. When they first started the label, I was just like, oh, so, you know, they're actually about to make the transition to doing their own thing. Like, wow. So this means I'm going to definitely get a fair, legitimate shot at, you know, putting out, you know, material. You know, it won't be kind of okay in the background of this or in the background. Like, I get a fair shot at putting together some material and putting out some quality material, and the chance of us being able to do some, you know, work together, you know, the three of us. So I was way excited. I was overly excited, you know. But I gotta say, it really went beyond what I thought it would be. Meaning, you know, the signing of H.O.K and Axe and Lex and all of those other groups, and now you got Underground Avengers and all that type of stuff, and Lars. It's just really cool, like seeing all this stuff come into play. You know, you got guys like, you know, Guerrilla Voltage, you know, far over on the West Coast, and then, you know, you got G-Mo and West Coast, and you got New York, and it's just so shoot, and then, you know, Boondocks being a part of it, and then you got Axe Murder Boys being a part of it. It's really, really exceeded what I thought it was going to be. It really did.
It turned into a bigger foundation with wide range of music talent as well. Guerrilla Voltage catering to the heavy metal crowd.
Absolutely.
H.O.K with the West Coast pop that he's got in a lot of his music. It branched from straight up horrorcore to so many different things. What's been in your radio that's not your music?
I like to listen to pop. I know y'all are probably like, what the fuck, pop, really? But I like listening to
Britney Spears.
a lot of, yes. And one of my favorite songs of Britney Spears is, what the fuck is
Classic.
what is it?
Toxic.
It's
But
just
you listen to
stuff
that type
like
of stuff
that,
and you hear
and it
the new
inspires
production.
me, and it does. It inspires me. So usually, like in my car, there's usually a lot of pop, and like I have a playlist, and it's called Poppy Seeds. So it's got like all kinds of pop in it, and then like all of my, you know, it's not THE, it's DA, the funk, which is like all of my funk stuff in my, you know, Apple Music playlist, which between those two, I would probably say I play the funk more than the pop, but I'm usually kind of rotating between the two. I don't listen to a lot of rap. I really don't. Some of the newer school stuff I do listen to. If I do listen to rap, it's a lot of the old school, you know, meaning old school for y'all, but for me, shit, you know, Pac and of course Big and Dre, Snoop and all of that type of stuff, you know, Rakim and Cool J and Fat Boys and all that type of stuff. Cool Mo D. It's just that list just rotates through everything. my, hip hop list. So, mainly though, it's just funk, man. I'm real funk and pop. That's funk and pop.
So we
my
might be
things.
seeing funk and pop music.
Oh
in
my
the
God,
future
that would
from
be
you.
awesome. Oh,
Hey,
I
I
would
think
love
we
it.
know a bass player that can play some G.
Oh, that would be insane. T Money. That would be great. See, there you go.
He's the
Telling you.
homie. He really is.
If you've enjoyed this video from
RoX-TV.com.
make sure you follow RoX-TV on Facebook and YouTube. If it's underground, we're there.